I'm Dr. Uche, a practicing physician who's been coaching others to write and publish their biographies since 2013. The first autobiographies I brought to publication were for my dad and granddad, and those took more than 5 years and lots of mistakes. On this channel, I will show you the tools I use to perfect the process so that you can have your biography done in 6 months or less without the delays and mistakes. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. Let's dig in. I've had people ask me, well, it's all well and good writing my story and my biography, but isn't it gonna be boring having somebody just read a whole book about me? I did this and then I did that and then I changed my mind and then I went there and I lived there. Well, that's the beauty of nonfiction. It is about you. You're actually allowed to go on and on about yourself. But I'm going to give you some ways you can add some variety, a sort of break up monotony in your story. Okay? Stay tuned. One way you can do that is by taking some time to describe people. So, yeah, along our life journey, we get to meet a lot of people. I think a lot of them are blessings to us, and some are neutral, and maybe some are not so good for us. But whatever the case, people you feel are worthy of mention in your story, and you may or may not even mention them by name. You might say somebody I met here. But you describe them in some detail. What struck you about the person? Their appearance, their mannerisms. Were they friendly? Were they in a hurry? Did you notice where they came from? I looked at this person and they obviously looked like they were from somewhere, right? What was your interaction with them? What did you learn about them? I'll tell you one book that does this really well. Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom. He talks a lot about people he met on his journey, people who became part of the fight for freedom in South Africa. He would often say, this man born to a teacher, born to a missionary, born to a farmer. He would often describe their family, their parents, and yes, I come right back to that thing I've said, which is that every single one of us, our life story is made up of the life story of so many other people who came before us. So, but getting back to what I'm talking about, describing people in detail, your initial impression in seeing them, a little bit about their background that you learned about in talking to them, their appearance, their mannerisms, their behavior, and over time, their character, things like that. Discussing people, describing people in detail can actually give us a breadth. Well, let me not say, because your story matters, but it gives us something extra, let's say. It gives some flesh to your story. It gives something new we can read and learn about. And because, again, on our journey, we have other people become part of our journey. And so, in a way, yes, it can't be all about you, and more you. It's also a lot about people who you have met on your life journey who blessed you. People who, like I said, some people are neutral and some people maybe not so much. Whether or not you mention them by name, that's a different issue altogether. But you can certainly use that to add more flesh to your story, to break up monotony and to add some variety in your writing. I'll see you in my next video.